So I built an app in 30 days and I made $3,000 from that app. And this is what I'm going to show you in the video. It's about what I built, how much it made me, and then why building with AI right now is one of the most accessible side hustles. So we'll run through the app at the end, but you're actually going to see the app, and it's not what most people expect. It's nothing complicated. It doesn't do 10 different things. It just solves one problem for one type of person really well. And that's genuinely all it needs to do. I just went ahead and spotted a gap, something people kept complaining about, or something I saw that there was no solution for. And then I thought I could try and build that. So, not because I'm a developer, not also because I have some technical background, just because I knew how to describe the problem to an AI and just let the AI do all the heavy lifting for me. And that's the thing about the best app ideas. They're never flashy. They're just the answer to a question a lot of people are already asking. So the app lives on a platform called What. It's an app store for kind of indie creators, like new creators, also some more developed creators. But people go there every single day, specifically looking to buy tools, softwares, digital products, anything really, you name it. You're not just launching into thin air. You're placing yourself in front of people who already have their wallets out ready to spend. And that's what makes it so powerful. The hard stuff is already handled. They got built-in payments, so there's no Stripe setup, no gateway, no faffing. You just build something, you list it, and the platform pretty much handles the rest. Now, here's the thing about WOP that really opens things up. You can sell your app as a one-off payment, or you can go ahead and sell it as a subscription. So recurring revenue every single month without doing any extra work. For me personally, this particular sale came from a one-off payment, but the subscription model is very much on the table too. And a lot of apps, that's where the real long-term income comes from. So right, let's actually talk about what happened. So a $3,000 payment came in, just one payment from one app that I built in 30 days. And I want to be honest, the first month was mostly building, just getting it right, getting it live, and making sure it actually worked. And then the payment came in shortly after. And I remember seeing the notification from the inquiry at first. And then someone ended up paying for something that I'd built with AI. No coding background, no technical experience, just a problem, a prompt, and then a platform to post it on. And that's the moment it stopped being a theory and became something real. I think this is the part that matters because I'm not a techie person who's been building software for years, not even close. Like 6 months ago, I didn't really know any of this existed. And before that, I was all over the place: agency work, videography, dog walking, social media management, just the classic shiny object syndrome. I'd get excited about something, I would start it, and then jump onto the next thing before I had any chance of really scaling or working on it. What changed everything was AI, specifically learning how to actually prompt correctly, not just typing questions or hoping for the best, but understanding how to talk to these tools in a way that gets real results. So then once that clicked, everything shifted. And the thing that finally unlocked it wasn't a course or a mentor. It was just starting, playing around, doing it messy, making mistakes, and then just figuring it all out as I went. So, how does this actually work? I know it sounds simple. I want you to see what it is really like. So, step one, you just got to find the problem that is worth solving. So, look at what people are complaining about. Look at forums, Reddit threads, comment sections, anywhere where people are frustrated about something they wish was easier. And that frustration is your signal. So, there's the real problem. There's someone willing to pay for the solution. So your step two is going to be building out something with AI that solves it. Talking to like Claude and ChatGPT, no code needed. You just describe what you want. You just iterate it on the prompt, and then AI does the building for you. Then step three is just listing it on WAP. That's the distribution right there. So you're not doing any cold emailing. You're not running any ads. You're just listing it and having people find it. Then step four is just let it sell. Then you just need to go and improve it based on what actual users are telling you. The real feedback beats guessing every single time, and it's genuinely the whole process. So, prompt to problem, problem to product, product to platform, platform to payment. And here are a few mistakes I made, so you can then go ahead and avoid them. So, this is probably the most useful bit of this video. So, the first mistake I made was building something that nobody asked for. Like this wasn't the first app I'd tried to build. I did have other apps on the side that I was building that no one really asked for. It was just my first idea of a solution that was looking for a problem. So I spent time on it, got it live, and then nothing really happened. But because I never checked that anyone actually wanted it, that's why it kind of flopped. So don't go ahead and do that. The second mistake was the overthought of tech. So I was sitting there stressing out about stuff like the AI was actually handling for me. I was completely wasting my time. Like the third mistake, then I was wasting too long putting it off going live. So I kept tweaking it, kept telling myself it wasn't really ready yet, and it was just costing me like weeks of revenue. I could have had that like purchase come through loads sooner if I just got it out there. The app didn't need to be perfect; it just needed to be out there. And done definitely beats perfect every single time. The fourth mistake, I didn't end up talking about it enough. So I built it and then basically whispered about it. So if you build something and don't put it in front of people, then nothing happens. The platform helps, but you still have to be there showing up. So if I started this again, I'd move twice as fast because I know that making those mistakes earlier would have helped me found the solution to those mistakes a lot quicker too. And why right now? So this is the bit I think most people will skip over. And it's actually the most important thing that I can tell you. So WAP is early. The marketplace is growing fast, but it's also not saturated. And so there are niches on there which are basically wide open right now. And that window exists for you to go and fill. But it won't stay like that forever. The AI tools are at a point now where you genuinely don't need to code. And it wasn't possible 2 to 3 years ago to the level it is at today. So a person with no technical background can now ship an app that's a working product, and that's what's new. And it's not going to stay this accessible once more people clock on to what is possible. Every single month you wait is a month that someone else is establishing their app, their product in the space that you are thinking about. And I'm not just saying this to stress you out. I'm saying this because I've been that person who was 6 months too late and I'm not going to be there again. So here's what genuinely excites me. So $3,000 from one app that I built in 30 days is just a starting point. Once you've got one app working, the second app is going to come so much faster, or the second product is going to come so much faster. You already know the process, you already know how the platform works. You're just applying the exact same things to a new problem, and then something shifts. So you're going to start seeing problems everywhere. It's like every conversation, every complaint, your brain starts flagging this as an opportunity. And that's where it becomes a real skill. Other incomes then open up too. So you've got one off payments like I had, subscriptions if you want recurring monthly revenue, white label work where people buy you to build apps for their audience or like just brand an app that you've already built for their audience. You got done for you builds for businesses who want results without doing it themselves. Like one skill, multiple ways to get paid, and the goal was never just one app. The goal is a system, something that keeps generating for you whilst you're doing something completely different. And this is what it means for you. So I can go ahead and do this in 30 days with no coding background. So can you. The only difference between where I was 6 months ago and where you are right now is that I started. That's it. The tools are cheap. If not, they are free. Like Claude and ChatGPT both have their free tiers on what is free to list on. The barrier to entry has never been this low. And the opportunity is right now. It's not after more research. It's not after you feel ready. It's right now. You don't have to be technical. You just need to be willing to try, willing to fail, ready to willing to like, overcome and just keep going pretty much. And if you're serious about building and launching your own app, I've opened up 5 spots to work with me directly. And this isn't for everyone. I'm keeping this small and hands on. So if you'd like to be consistent, complete the application and book in a call using the first link in the description. And from there, we'll see if we are the right fit to work together. So, and now I'll go ahead and show you the app I built. So here is the app in question. I built a sales CRM for businesses to capture leads, to track their close rates, their revenue, all of this. So I'll just scroll through some of the images we have here on the marketing page. So yeah, this is like the dashboard. You can track your total revenue, your monthly revenue, your weekly revenue, your conversions, the calls you made, like daily average. You've also got more things like a call tracker, which we'll get onto. But you pretty much make your event type, share your link publicly, have people book calls in to work to have a conversation with you, goes into your calendar, close them at the end, track the revenue. So this is an example of the booking page, just one of them. We have 3 different formats of booking pages. And then we've got a call tracker. So you go ahead and see your client's name, the contact form. You've then got like the date and time where the call is, like the status of the call, if it's scheduled, no show, cancelled, complete. If there's a conversion rate as well, you can also add notes so you can like go back and see what was actually said on the call. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said again, first link in the description. Book a call with me if you're actually willing to build an app. I don't work with everyone, so we can just have a chat and make sure that we are the best fit.